So Harry's lost his challenge, as you can all see, as social media is abuzz for the controversy yet again 4 years on. And I don't know about you, but I feel drained. I feel drained to watch on yet again as he's out there on the screen. And we hear the news that he's going to appeal it once again. But for now, we celebrate. We celebrate for the first time ever. It seems like Harry's been told no and not got his own way. After 4 years of causing hell and pain against his family. But it's Harry. My way or the highway, he says. And it's the games. It's the games that they play as they contradict every word they've spoken since they walked away. As we watch them travel from A to B to C to D by private jet plane, whilst tweeting to us to save the planet, to save the earth. Do as I say and not as I do. And out of the last 4 years, I've got to say that is the only consistency they've brought true. Do as I say and not as I do is the only theme tune that comes through. And we're just gobsmacked how they just don't seem to have a clue. Neither do they know how to tell the truth. Obviously, this is just my opinion. This is just my perspective. Sharing it with you. Because we all witness and see the pain, the frustration, the agony that their families have gone through because what they put them through. Here's the thing. No one ever wanted to be in this situation where we were pitted up against William and Harry. No one ever wanted to witness this pain. To begin with, maybe a little bit, yes, it's the royal family. They're dishing the dirt. What they gonna say? But we didn't realise the sinister events that were gonna occur. We didn't realise Endgame, Finding Freedom, Oprah, Winfrey, Netflix and more. And we questioned, how could your wife let you sit on a sofa and stream it to the poor as you speak to Gabor? How is that healing? How is it gonna fix? How is it gonna help? Oh yeah, you take your cuts from your resources you get solely for being Prince Harry, because nobody else out on the street who suffers with mental health gets that handed to them at their feet. Yet you sit there in your 16 bathroom mansion in Montecito, preaching to the world, hurting all you can. And what's it done? What have you received? A red carpet event? And even then, your wife's never by your side. I would say to Harry, I'd question how she's there for all the highs and never there for the lows. Because we watched her as you dropped the blows, rocking by your side as you sat on a sofa in Netflix. But not there for the backlash, not there for the aftermath. She was there every step of the way until the world looked at you, Harry, and said how many more games you got to play. No, we don't approve. We don't enjoy. We don't like watching this, but still you continue to try and prove. Who are you trying to prove yourself to, Harry? I would simply like to ask you. Is it your country? I don't think so. Is it your family? I don't think so. Is it your wife? I believe so. Again, it's just my opinion. I'm just a people. But I'm one of the people you invited in. I'm one of the people you created a show for, a tell-all, as you sat and explored your emotions, your feelings, but not just yours. You shared literally. I say literally as you also shared in your book how the British people were the most literal and incredulous people you've ever met in your life. But those most literal and incredulous people, you now want to fork out of their money to pay for your security as you placed our country after your grand dying, a queen of a 70+ year reign. You place our country in such a place of insecurity as we are under attack, as our name is questioned, as your family's name is questioned every day of the week, as your brother is attacked, how his wife is placed over social media just so they can argue your fight. And in my opinion, your lies. And you're slaying dragons, we hear. Slaying dragons. I would just say to Prince Harry, if you're really happy and you found yourself in a place where you really are free, why are you out here every day of the week rehashing, re-speaking and hurting your family, all for money? Why do you want to keep those titles over your name? Why do you ever want to come and see them again? For you don't want to see Thomas Markle. You haven't been to see him. Unity didn't bring him his grandchildren and his daughter through his door once again. And that's the thing. That's the thing. You two, those two, have spoken so much. They've shared it all to the point where their own books, their own shows, their own interviews act as evidence against them for people to use. And quite frankly, we all look on at this point, after all that you've said and done, and think, no matter what has happened, no matter the pain and loss you've been through, no matter the failings of your family, because to be honest, get to the back of the queue, after all that's been said and done by you, there's simply no excuse for what you've put them through. And that's the people, Harry. This is not the media. This is not anybody else. This is the people that have watched you grow. They watched you love and they watched you lose. And now you ask them to choose and we simply say you lose.